The influence of foreign direct investment, FDI, on African economies. Foreign direct investment, FDI, has become a pivotal component of economic development in Africa over the past few decades. It involves a foreign entity making a substantial investment in a local economy, typically through establishing business operations or acquiring significant stakes in existing companies. This influx of capital, technology, and expertise can have profound effects, both positive and negative, on the continent's diverse economies. Understanding the influence of FDI on African economies requires examining its benefits, challenges, and the context within which it operates. The growth of FDI in Africa. Africa has increasingly attracted FDI since the early 2000s, driven by the continent's abundant natural resources, improving political stability in some regions, and efforts to liberalize markets. According to UNCTAD's World Investment Report, 2022, Africa received approximately $83 billion in FDI flows in 2021, marking an increase from previous years despite global economic uncertainties. The continent's FDI is concentrated mainly in natural resources, financial services, telecommunications, and manufacturing sectors. Positive impacts of FDI on African economies. Economic growth and development. One of the primary benefits of FDI is its contribution to economic growth. By injecting capital into local economies, FDI can stimulate industrial activity, create jobs, and foster infrastructural development. For example, Chinese investments in infrastructure projects, such as roads, ports, and energy facilities, have improved connectivity and energy access in several countries like Ethiopia and Kenya. Technology, transfer, and skill development. FDI often brings advanced technology and managerial expertise that local firms might lack. This transfer of knowledge can enhance productivity and innovation within domestic industries. For instance, South Africa's automotive industry has benefited from foreign automakers like Volkswagen and BMW, which have introduced modern manufacturing techniques and trained local workers. Employment generation. FDI can create direct and indirect employment opportunities. In Ethiopia, the inflow of foreign firms, especially in textiles and apparel, has generated thousands of jobs, contributing to poverty reduction and increased household incomes. According to the International Labor Organization, FDI-related industries tend to offer better wages and working conditions compared to local small-scale enterprises. Infrastructure and institutional development. Foreign investments often lead to improvements in infrastructure, roads, ports, logistics, and can catalyze the development of financial systems. These enhancements benefit broader economic activities beyond the immediate investment projects. Challenges and risks of FDI in Africa. Resource dependency and Dutch disease. Many African countries are heavily reliant on resource-based FDI, which can lead to economic volatility. Fluctuations in global commodity prices often cause economic instability, as seen in Nigeria and Angola. Furthermore, large inflows of resource FDI can cause currency appreciation, making other sectors like manufacturing less competitive, a phenomenon known as Dutch disease. Limited domestic benefits and profit repatriation. Foreign firms may repatriate a significant portion of their profits, limiting the reinvestment within the host country. Additionally, FDI sometimes bypasses local suppliers, leading to limited spillover effects. For example, in some mineral-rich countries, foreign firms import most supplies and services, restricting local economic linkages. Socio-environmental concerns. FDI in extractive industries has raised concerns about environmental degradation, displacement of communities, and violations of social rights. In countries like the Democratic Republic of Congo, large-scale mining operations have led to deforestation and pollution, sparking local and international protests. Political and regulatory risks. Uncertainties related to legal and regulatory frameworks can deter FDI or lead to expropriation risks. Political instability, corruption, and weak governance structures can undermine investor confidence. For instance, Zambia experienced investment setbacks due to policy reversals and nationalization fears. The impact of FDI significantly depends on host country policies. Countries like Rwanda and Ghana have adopted investment-friendly policies, establishing special economic zones and simplifying investment procedures to attract FDI. Effective regulation ensures that FDI aligns with national development objectives, promotes technology transfer, and benefits local communities. Recently, there is increasing emphasis on ensuring that FDI promotes sustainable development. This involves integrating environmental, social, and governance (ESG) standards into investment decisions. Initiatives such as the African Union's Agenda 2063 emphasize leveraging FDI for inclusive growth, job creation, and environmental sustainability. Foreign direct investment remains a vital driver of economic transformation in Africa. When managed effectively, FDI can foster infrastructure development, technological advancement, job creation, and economic diversification. However, it also poses challenges related to resource dependency, environmental sustainability, and socio-economic inequalities. For African countries to maximize the benefits of FDI, they need robust policies that promote local enterprise development, ensure environmental protections, and foster inclusive growth. As the continent continues to open up to foreign investors, aligning FDI with long-term sustainable development goals will be crucial for ensuring that FDI serves as a catalyst for broad-based prosperity across Africa. Facts. Summary. Africa received approximately $83 billion in FDI in 2021, UNCTAD 2022. FDI is concentrated mainly in natural resources, financial services, telecommunications, and manufacturing sectors. Chinese FDI in Africa has significantly increased, especially in infrastructure, e.g., Ethiopia, Kenya. FDI has contributed to the growth of Africa's automotive industry, notably in South Africa. In Ethiopia, FDI in textiles and apparel has created thousands of jobs. FDI-related industries tend to offer better wages than local small enterprises. Resource dependency can lead to economic volatility, as seen in Nigeria and Angola. Profit repatriation limits reinvestment and local benefits. Environmental concerns are prominent in resource extraction sectors. Countries like Rwanda and Ghana have adopted policies to attract and regulate FDI effectively. Please subscribe to our channel and like and share our videos.